So your chickens are no longer laying eggs. It turns out these three brands are the trouble. A gentleman by the name of Popular Prepping or Popular Prepper, I'll have the link below, a video popped up from him that he put out today where he discloses that many of his viewers are reporting problems with the Do More brand and the Pride brand. I personally experienced the exact same trouble with the Purina brand. But the last time I purchased, when I was going to make my purchase to switch to this brand, the guy that worked in that department, who I've spoke to many times, indicated to me that Purina makes their house brands. And I haven't flipped this bag over to see if Purina was the maker of it, but nonetheless, people are experiencing their chickens drying up on eggs on these three brands. Now, I went back to my original brand and I am getting chicken eggs that I'm walking around to neighbors trying to get rid of them. I only got 2 chickens. I'm getting 3 eggs a day. This is how I'm getting my 3 eggs. This is what I started on when they were chicks. It was a bit more expensive. I decided it was worth the investment. Flock Party has a very large list of products available, and they're not lacking in the lysine, and I forget the other mineral that would be lacking in the food to make the chicken stop, but for all we know, it could be poison. So there was only a couple bags of adult pellet food on the shelf. This was the biggest bag. There were no big bags on the floor, so there's a shortage of the good stuff, and I paid 69 cents a pound. Now, here is a word from the gentleman who I'm referring to from Popular Prepping or Prepper. He gives you some hints on how to keep eggs longer, but I highly recommend you watch his entire video by the link below in the comments and in the description, because he is giving geographical locations of medicine and food shortages around the country, and we're including pharmaceutical, based on his subscribers reporting back to him. They have a very nice open dialogue, and it's what fuels his videos.
Price spike, and they're no longer carrying smaller cartons. All right, folks, if you're going to get some eggs from the store and you want to keep them because you don't know where it's going to go up from here, you can make that choice. What you need to do is you need to get some mineral oil. Now, you can get that in the pharmacy sections usually. Get yourself a bottle of mineral oil. You won't need all that much, so you can get the cheap. Walmart has like for $1, says for $2.08 for 16 fluid ounces. And you can get that. Make sure you don't have any flavors, or make sure it's like food grade. So it's like, get the stuff that's for a laxative because that's meant to be consumed. Get that. And then what you'll do is you'll put gloves on, get mineral oil on your gloves, and then just wipe the eggs all over. You don't need to put it on super heavy. You just need to cover everything. You need to cover all sides of the egg.
This man has just created an anomaly that will haunt me for the rest of my life. What is it? How many sides to an egg? They're not all the same shape, so how could they all be the same side? Or are they?
With the mineral oil, and then you put it back in the carton, and then you can put the carton back in the refrigerator, and that should last about a year. So get them as soon as you get them out of the store. Immediately coat them with the mineral oil, and then put them back in the refrigerator. That'll keep them for about a year. If you want them to last a little bit longer than that, then you can water glass them after you've coated them with mineral oil. You then put them in the lime and the water in the jug or the pail or whatever you're doing for that. That will keep them even longer. But the other way you can do it is if you want to take the eggs and you crack them open and you put them into like an egg carton, an ice cube tray. You can put them in the ice cube tray, and then you can freeze them and then pop them out and then stick them into a sandwich bag. Or you can put them in the sandwich bag as it is, and then you can then freeze the sandwich bag and you'll have frozen eggs. With the mineral oil, though, remember that you did just coat the egg with laxative. So when it comes time to eat the eggs, you might want to either be real careful about cracking the eggs or wash the eggs before you crack the eggs, because it won't be quite as sanitary as the bloom that comes naturally on the eggs, but it will definitely keep those eggs for a very long time. Hopefully that is useful to you guys. I don't know about you. I'm not sure whether I should be buying eggs right now and stocking up a little bit, or whether I should just pull back and wait for the eggs to come down in price. I don't know. That's a tough choice. I don't know what to tell